Hey y'all, so today we're going to be checking out Frogmore. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So button up, buttercups. We're back outside in the cold. So this was some place that I have had on my list after I had wanted to check out some of the more non-Christmas themed lands. So I have had this landmark for a while, and I'm definitely glad that they are still up. So I'm very pleasantly surprised. I love this tree. I'm very pleasantly surprised that they do still have a lot of Christmas themed lands up, as opposed to just like winter themed lands. So this land does definitely, well, from this space, give me a nice Christmas themed vibe, and I do appreciate that. Was there something in that house? Let's see. So right now I'm at in the space where I resident at. Okay, it's getting real old and rickety. We don't want that. We don't want that. I see the little snowman over there. Okay. And so they did, I don't know how to, is it a pad somewhere? Okay. So they have this. Can I click on this? No. So these are just, I'm assuming it's either for decoration or just let you know like the directions that you can go. On the little icy part that we just left off of, when you click the ground, it does give you the option to like ice skate, and it'll animate your avatar. And then if you don't want to skate anymore, you have to click that ice again and it will stop your animations. I thought that was super cute, super duper cute. So I don't know what we finna do. We finna walk up here. So when I panned out, I did see quite a few houses. This land is pretty large in my opinion. When I looked at the information on the land, I didn't see anything about rentals, so I'm assuming that all of these spaces and places are free for us to look in. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So y'all, lots of really exciting things going on for me in my real life, and I can't wait till everything is kind of like, you know, set in stone so we can chit chat about it. You know, I don't believe in, you know, talking about too much of things before everything is just kind of like for sure, but lots of exciting things going on. So I'm really loving that I am coming across more pre-decorated lands, because I loves a nice pre-decorated land. Can we go in here? How we get up in here? Okay. And I will say I love the contrast of, can I open this? I'm always worried because sometimes they don't let you open the doors. I like the contrast of, it's tight in here. Oh, okay. I love the contrast of going to lands that are not winter or Christmas themed, and then kind of still being able to kind of bounce back and forth between the two. I do like that. So, you know, we had a couple videos where we were pretty relaxed in our attire because, you know, it was warm outside, and you know, we could do that when we don't have to worry about coats and earmuffs and all types of things like that. So I really enjoyed it. This house is really small, but they have packed so much into it, and I love when they do stuff like that. Every year we get a Christmas tree, I always am like, this is how the Christmas tree is gonna go, and it doesn't. It's never like that. It always ends up being like a junk Christmas tree. And I'm never opposed to that. I love a nice junk Christmas tree. You know, it lets you know this is a very authentic, very unplanned out. We just really trying to get all the decorations that we purchased on the tree. So, you know, it's going to do what it needs to do. Eventually, the heat is going to come on. So, you know, doing my little disclaimer right now so that when it does come on, y'all know, you know, when you hear a large gust of wind, that would be the heat coming in. Because are we going to be cold? No. Never cold. So it is so pretty here. I'm so glad that this place is still around, because when I tell y'all, we are inching towards the middle of, come on now, let me pan out a little bit quicker than that. Thank you. We are inching towards the middle of January already. All damn ready, and I'm like, let me see some of these places that I had on my list, because what happens more often than not is I tend to just come on Second Life and I just explore like I normally do, and so I'll find places just by just me just like exploring, and then I don't want to look at them, and because I want to look at them with y'all. And so what happens is my landmarks get stacked up because of that, because I'll see a place and I'm like, oh, this place is so beautiful, I'm gonna walk around this place, and then I'm like, no, I want to walk around it with my people. And so I'll add it to my landmarks, and before you know it, I have 15 new landmarks on top of the landmarks that I already had originally for places for us to tour. So that really is the reason as to why I tend to not be able to look at all of the landmarks when I want to, because I get new ones and I'm just like bouncing around with the landmarks, and the ones that I had originally for certain days and certain times, they kind of get bypassed because I'll see new ones that I really be wanting y'all to see. And that really be the thing about it. Now, I must say, I do love a bit of a congested land, but this for me, it's a little bit too much for me, just right in this space, only because of that tree right there. Otherwise I would be fine, but I don't really like walking into stuff. I don't like us to be walking into stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me a little bit of space, give me a little bit of room. Speaking of space and room, y'all, when I go to the store with my son, it's so funny because normally I don't see him until he's hungry. But when we are at the store, when I tell you, he be on me like I'm literally like, please give me some space, love you dearly, absolutely love you dearly, but we cannot be walking literally hip to hip. I need a little bit of space. And I find that to be so funny because it's like when we get outside, he be on me. He be absolutely on me. I was talking to my mom about it and she found it so funny. I'm like, dang. I'm like, listen, I can't even walk because you got the cart so close to me. Even if I'm pushing the cart, I'm like, the cart is so close to me because you're super close to me. I'm like, we both gonna end up tripping and falling. Like, give a sister a little bit of space, you know, give me a little bit of space. What's in here? So some of these houses we're going to pan in. Okay, all right, there we go. Don't get to jumping. Let me adjust. Thank you. Oh, this is cute in here. You know what? I love the color contrast in here. I love how the walls are dark, but then they do have a lot of light aspects to it. That's the heat coming on, y'all. I also love these like lacy like curtains. How cute are those? Really nice. I also like the windows. It has like a stained glass type feel to it. These pictures on the back wall, we've seen these on quite a few lands. I do love that pop out art type pictures. I do like that. And I love this little vintage lamp. Very pretty. It's super cute in here. So you know what, I always feel like when they make these spaces just like so decorated like this, it's like I feel like they make them like this not so much for people to view them, but for pictures, because all of these spaces and places are like perfect for pictures. And I know I catch on to things rather late. I know it's probably some of y'all like, yeah, duh, they make it so that you can come to the lands and take pictures. I think my biggest thing is like, because I see a lot of creators make backdrops and things like that. I love this tree. I see a lot of creators make backdrops and things like that, and so I'll actually see pictures and I'm like, I'll recognize that backdrop from like either like a store that sold the backdrop, or I would have seen another person's picture that has that same backdrop. And so I'm just like, I don't be knowing if people actually come to these lands specifically to either explore or to take pictures with the backdrops. I don't know, but like not so much backdrops, or with the pre-decorated spaces. Oh, I can't open this door. That's fine, because we're gonna pay it in. Because why do you have a door that can't be opened? I don't know, but we about to pay it in. It's super cute in here. See this tree? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So sometimes they'll have places that have more than one door and they want you to go into a specific door. I'm not about to figure out which door is most like that they really want us to go into. It might not be no damn door. They might be like, we forgot to unlock the doors. Love these place settings with the little crescent moon. Ooh, I love this. I haven't seen any place settings like this before, and I love this. I love this whole table. It's giving very spiritual. I love how these spaces are so small. They're not so small, but they're small, but they have packed so much in here. Perhaps they made it so that you can't walk in here because they know it really would be a bit difficult to walk around in this space. And so they're like, listen, if you don't have the mind to pan around in here, then this space was not for you to look at in the first place. Let me back up some. So yeah, you see, you could kind of walk around in here, but it's gonna be tight. You'll run into more stuff than you would not. But it's super cute in here. I love this dresser. It's very feminine. I love little dainty floral pieces like this. It gives me just a nice, like, feminine type feel. Very fluorescent. Not fluorescent, but very floral. Look, it's more houses back here. Goddamn. I don't know if we're going to see all these houses. Okay, so see, it's a door right here. So I'm like, were we at the back door? Let's see if this door opens. Yeah, so we was at the back door. It looked like the front door to me. Damn, look at the little cat outside. Like, it's snowing. It's really snowing. Look at the little hot chocolate. So now I'm trying to figure out, like, what part. I'm like, did I walk the wrong way? But I'm gonna say no, because some of the houses have been facing towards me, but now I know that they have houses on both sides and like lots of cute things to look at on both sides. So I'm really, really interested as to what all they have going on the other side. This is another stand that we've seen a lot during, well, not a lot, but more times than once during Vlogmas. I was about to say Vlogtober, y'all. I really got to get better with that. I'll be trying. I don't know why Vlogtober always comes out when I'm trying to say Vlogmas. I don't know, but that's what be happening. Lots of trees. Look how pretty this is. I love stuff like this. This is right up my alley. When I tell you, this be the thing that I love the most in Second Life. I love decorated spaces. Like, I love decorated spaces, and not so much for decorating inspiration, but just for the love of and the beauty of the decorated spaces. I'm like, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Each house just really takes you into another very Christmassy, very whimsical, very festive type feel. It just takes you into all these different, like, festive type spaces and places, and you can really just kind of become engulfed in everything, you know, that's in the space. And I really, really love that. You know, there will never, and I know I say this in damn near every video, but when I tell y'all, there will never be a time that I feel like I would just get bored of doing this. Even when I have in the past have taken breaks in Second Life or from Second Life, it wasn't because of any specific thing other than me just being like, okay, I want to take a break. And I haven't been in that mind frame in a very, very long time, simply because, you know, I'm doing something different. Can I go in here, or is this just, let's see. Now this house is empty, so I'm kind of feeling like the houses that might be on this side, it's more like, we still working on it. Give us a minute. Just give us a minute. Okay, reindeer, don't do too much. So we do still have a nice little amount of time where they're still going to have quite a few winter lands, possibly still Christmas lands up as well. And I'm really excited about that, because I do want to get to a lot of the places that I wanted us to go to together, because, you know, I've been finding these new lands, and, you know, I'm getting a little held up, and that's gonna be my bed. That's gonna be my bed all day long. But you know what I say, you know, time move fast when you having fun.